Patagonia is a great example of a strong brand that has basically said, we're going to go as transparent as we can.
Anybody working in the environmental field knows if you're not talking about what's wrong, you're not telling the whole story.
You don't have to be worried about telling everybody of the bad things you're doing, as long as you say that we're working on these things. But if you try to be dishonest, try to hide it, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass.
They did something a couple years ago called the Footprint Chronicles, where they put up on their website the story of the products that they were selling.
It was one of the first really progressive approaches to transparency. Through their choosing, they came to people and they said, we're going to show you how our products are made. When I looked at it, it's not good news.
This is Patagonia, like the environmental outdoor brand, talking about we put toxic chemicals on your jacket you're wearing.
And it's so common to say, oh, what's the challenge? What's the opportunity? It's like, no, it's bad. It's just bad. So we just laid it out there of here's what's good, here's what's bad, and then what we think. And it was a scary notion.
The really amazing thing was that I think it actually increased their credibility.
If we put it out there, it turns a lot of confrontations into a conversation.
The consumer has proven that they don't expect perfection. Time and time again, when companies have used transparency right, the consumer hasn't looked at the truth and said, oh, it's not perfect enough, I'm moving on. They're very realistic about it.
Clear is the new clever. And you need to be clear in your messages. Clever doesn't work anymore. I don't think advertising is enjoying the same luxury it once had. We're all skeptics today. We've all heard it far too many times. And so if you tell me a very clear message, I get it. And I can ask questions and I can understand it. If you're trying to be clever with me, then I think you're trying to pull one over and try to trick me onto something else.